And hello, everyone. This is Daniel with the Legacy of Daniel podcast. You're listening into the Book of Destiny show, and I thank you for participating in the show, listening to the show. I hope it is helpful. I do not have a long show here. This episode, I just have some brief comments that I would like to share with all those who will take the time to listen. And my topic is on, on destiny and enlightenment. So we must all grow up into our destiny. We grow up into it according to our calling. Now, our calling is something that we refine. It is something that is slowly revealed before us through the nurturing of creativity. Nurturing of creativity comes from a lot of things. Most of it from our childhood and environment, the whole nature and nurture side of things. Our schooling, friendship, communities. There's a lot of things that go into the nurturing of the creative spirit within us. But the biggest component of this creative spirit that is required is work and the willingness to put forth the work when you come to the understanding that there is something before you that is greater than what you currently are. And that takes a lot of understanding because when you reach these precipices, there will be fear, and you have to break down these barriers and walk into this revelation. And as you do, that fear subsides, and what behind that barrier was waiting for you is revealed, and that is a beautiful thing. And understanding, wisdom, knowledge is your reward for that. But you have to keep on going. We continue to grow up into our destiny our entire life here, our entire lifespan. We should never really see it as um, something that ends. We are continuously growing, continuously healing, continuously being involved with others, and participating in this society. Now, for me, my the way I have been going forth and thinking of destiny has been really building a cornerstone for me to stand on. And that cornerstone recently, or at least part of this cornerstone, is the proposition that all men are created equal. Coming to an understanding of this proposition is not something um, this is easy to understand. Yes, the founding fathers they wrote this in our Declaration of Independence. Yes, it is a huge component of American, perhaps even Western society. But it takes a massive amount of work and energy not only to manifest uh, this proposition into society, but also to actually enact it, to live it out, and to bring others up into this ideology. And we have to keep working. And so for me, this takes a lot of understanding. And we have all been adopted into this, unique proposition our founding fathers brought forth a long time ago. And we all have to find that cornerstone in our life, something that we can stand on, something that we can use to stand on and grow up into our calling that we've been are called for, our destiny that we've been called for, um, ultimately that you've been adopted into. But it takes work, lots of work. And we must continue to work for that through humility and through cleanliness. As we fight for our humility, we'll have more understanding, or actually we'll have more opportunities to receive more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And as we receive or partake in these opportunities, our humility has the potential to grow. And as humility has the potential to grow, the more we're going to have to fight for it. We're going to have to fight against the pride, and we're going to have to see the joy in life, the joy in beauty, the joy in participation in our quest for the revealing of the furtherance of our destiny for us. As we stand up stronger, more boldly on our cornerstone that we all have been really adopted to stand on. This cornerstone, yes, may be chiseled by various things from your childhood or our society, um, but for the most part, it is yours and is unique to you, and you have to make sure that it is solid before you can really stand boldly and uprightly and go forth into your destiny. As we continue to do all this, we become more enlightened through our eyes. Our eyes are almost like a machine, an AI computer, receiving more input, receiving more information, and we have opportunities to see more beauty revealed for us as we fight for our humility. We have to fight for our humility. If we don't, then we don't come into understanding, and we don't come into enlightenment, and then we don't come to cleanliness, and then we don't end up in the final revelation of beauty. And so we really need to stay focused on fighting for our humility. You are not humble. You can't be humble. It is something you fight for. So keep fighting for it. Keep fighting for it so you can have as many opportunities in this society, in your life, to gather wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that can be used to further your calling into your destiny and growing up into your destiny, and hopefully bringing up others around you to participate in it as you continue to reveal the beauty that is before you, taking down those barriers. So that is all I have for today. There is an abundance of beauty waiting for you. Tear down those barriers around you with courage. Stand uprightly, boldly on your cornerstone you have been called to stand on, that we as a society have adopted into, that we don't have a choice but to stand, and to stand strongly, boldly, courageously for something greater than ourselves, so that we may seek, I'm sorry, not that we may seek, but that we may participate in as many opportunities that come before us on this journey and gather wisdom, knowledge, understanding that could lead us to an understanding of humility and the fight for humility that is before us. Do not go the way of pride, but go the way of joy. The joy of fighting for your humility and the discovery of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that comes from this fight for your humility. Yes, it takes lots of work and lots of sacrifice. Good sacrifices. And I don't mean sacrifices like um, the, the pain and suffering. That's not sacrificing. That is your body telling you something. You have to listen to those pains, that suffering. These sacrifices are the choosing not choosing materialistic wealth at the expense of your own true and absolute beautiful destiny that awaits you. Don't go the materialistic wealth. Don't try to, jump through hoops or try to cheat the system. Fight, fight, fight for your humility. Fight for your right to be humble, and allow the working of destiny really work around you, before you, as you go about making your life a habitation for destiny, virtue, value, and really see how hugely of importance you are in the greater destiny that not only you are participating in, but that you have. We're all very important in this grand scheme of cosmic interwoven destinies, and we all have to do our part. We all have to fight, and we all have to fight for one another and help one another so that we can achieve the greater purpose which is yet to be revealed.